Woo! Good evening, folks. Got a bucket full of minnows. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. It's hot, it's humid, pretty bad heat wave. Perfect conditions to go nighttime crappie fishing. Y'all go with us and let's see what we can do.
There he is.
You can feel the heat coming off of this pavement, folks. But there's Mama Sue. We just put in right there. She's holding the boat. And we got to get her in the boat. Is there anything I could do to help you?
No, I just gotta.
Yeah.
Too long in a chicken plant.
Now be careful. Stay in the center of the boat. Oh man.
Come on, legs, you're from Florida.
Oh yeah. That makes a difference, don't it?
5 years ago, you were.
Be careful, don't get no hurry. Oh, whoa. I'm talking about, hey, feel what I'm saying. Smell what I'm stepping in. Fishing is a sport, well, it's second to none. Whoa. All right, folks, we're in the spot right here. Now I'm sitting over 34 feet of water, 34 feet of water, and I see some fish right there suspended around 12 to 14 feet. Every once in a while I'll see a few come through. Those are crappie. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be something a little bit different. Although I'm going to fish with a jig probably also. All right, this is a 1/16 of an ounce weight right here, a tiny barrel swivel. This is 4-pound test line on the main line, and this is 8-pound fluorocarbon. Now what I'm doing different tonight is using a size 6 Gamakatsu circle hook. Now when we get a strike on a minnow, we're using live minnows. Let's get one right here. Okay, I'm just going to go through both lips like this because these are small minnows right here, or minnows. Here in this part of the country, we call them minnows. But right there, I have around a foot of leader right there. Now, I'm just going to put it down here around 14 feet. I've done put Mama Sue's 14 feet. If she'll lower the rod tip about a foot from the water, she'll be at 14 feet. There you go. Now I'm also going to do some vertical jigging when it gets real dark with my favorite color, and that's golden chartreuse, and I'm going to tip it with a minnow. We're going to fish anywhere from 12 to 14 feet. That's where the fish are right now. But I'm sure they'll come up in the water column a little bit later. This is a 5.5 foot Shakespeare rod. This rod's about 20 years old, but what's unique, this is a Shakespeare 2052. This reel, folks, see, I'm half of 108. Wait a minute, here's fish. Doggone it. Well, anyway, he let go. I'm half of 108. This reel's a lot older than me. I bought it from a gentleman who used it 3 times. I've used it 4 times, so that means it's been used 7 times since it's been made. Is that not cool? I think it was made back in the 50s. And on it I have 4-pound test suffix, mono. Wait a minute, I got a bite here on this one. I got one too. Golly dog. We got a double right here. Now this is on that number 6 Gamakatsu circle hook. And I got a big crappie right here, folks. That's a big crappie. My goodness. I had to catch one on, I doubled up 2 small minnows. Look here what a crappie. My. Shoot. God, it's a big fish. Be easy with him. That's a big fish right there, folks. I want you to look. Now that is a big crappie. Look at there, what a mouth. Man, oh man, that's the kind I used to catch in the old, well, that's the kind we're catching now, ain't it? Let me just hold him out here, folks. Y'all can see that is a huge white crappie. Let's let him go right here. Let him go right here at the light. There he goes. Okay. Now that's just a size 6 circle hook right there, folks. And it's 8-pound fluorocarbon. I could have went with 6-pound fluorocarbon. And I tied it. See, that circle hook's got an offset back. So I run it through and tied a, what do you call that? A nose snail knot or knotless knot. And of course, with a circle hook, even a little one like that, don't jerk, just start reeling. Which I did, and I caught him. I'm fishing with just a minnow here, and I'm working with a jig right here, which I lost a big crappie a while ago. I mean, it was a big one. I'm using a jig right here, a gold jig. That's my favorite at night. Tilt with a minnow. There he is. My goodness. This is a big one right here. I want y'all to look what a crappie. Ooh-wee. Let's get a net on this fish. Folks, that's what I'm talking about. A jig and a minnow combination. I want you to look what a fish. Let's turn this light on right here. Let's take a gander at this one. My goodness. Now this one's gonna be way too big to eat. We don't want that. Not to eat. That's a good one. Kindly the same thing that we was doing the last time we was out here. That is a big fish, folks. That fish is way over 2 pounds. Way over 2 pounds. We're gonna let that one go. That's not the size that's good to eat. Especially in this hot water like this. That is a good one, ain't it? Now I wished you'd have caught that one, Mama Sue. I really do. That fish felt like a bass. It's so big. And that fish was around 10 feet. 10 feet deep. Let's let him go right there. Golly bum, what a fish. But these are just little toughies. Tuffy minnows. They're not very big. But I don't want them big. I mean, I'm using a 1/32 ounce jig, so you don't really need a big one at all. Just hooking him like that. That's all there are to it. Let's see if we can catch another one of them about 10 feet deep. Being I have that Tuffy minnow on there, it's going to take very little action. I know the depth is around 10 to 12 feet. So I'm just going to hold that minnow there in place at 10 to 12 feet. Pick it up about a foot. And then let it fall real slow. That's all we're doing right here. I've mentioned this a lot of times, but that loop knot is really important when you're vertical jigging. That jig will stay horizontal just like that. And seesaw off of that knot. That's key. I'm talking about dead blame. I'll eat one of the gnats. If I can catch a gnat, I'll eat it. I will eat the gnat. There we go. See what we got. Golly. What do we got right here now, Lisa? Big crappie, another horse. Oh my. Now that's a darn good one. We ain't gonna keep no crappie. Not today. Not tonight, I mean.
The other one?
No, he ain't quite as big, but almost. It's a big fish. Big fish. Golly. Now he's not near as big as the last one, but he's a good fish, folks. We're not gonna keep any crappie. This is all for fun, but that's a good lick right there. A little bitty jig tip with a little bitty minnow. That's all we're doing. But it's the color of the jig is what the deal is. Go on back in there. Well, folks, the wind picked back up right here. We're fixing to leave anyway. Mama Sue's having to hold the camera and the light right here. Had a great time with Mama Sue. If you got a good woman, I take them fishing, boys. Hey, let me say this. I'm talking about let me say it because it's a fact. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for all the great comments. Hey. Dog. Hey.
And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.